Busiest, everybody. Hope you're doing well in life. I'm Eddie Toro. I make videos here in Colombia, in this area, to show you expats who are interested in relocating somewhere in the world, and this is one of the options you have. I also do relocation tours, video consult calls to answer your questions if you're seriously interested in living in this area of the world, whether it be Medellín or the Medellín metro area, or Rio Negro metro area, Rio Negro, where you arrive in the airport before coming down to Medellín, which is better than Medellín for some. And I also make videos about life, yoga, spirituality, mountain biking, hiking, and when I travel to other countries. But for now, I'm hunkered down here, so you can contact me. I'll leave the information on the screen here, or also in the description box below. So here, if you don't like the craziness of people pushing drugs in your face in the late afternoon hours, trying to sell you something, or women trying to sell their services to you, some women here that do that, the street walkers, to use a better term, not so disrespectful and whatnot. No, not her, I'm not saying her, I'm just saying, and stuff like that, and you don't want to be involved with all of this, stay out of this area of Medellín. This area of Medellín is not for everybody. A lot of tourists come here, but if you're more of the low profile, no shenanigans, no crazy stuff, not being approached and harassed or bothered by all those things that they offer, then don't come to this area. This is Calle between Poblado, Jarrah's Park, and Provenza. Oh, there's a lot of copyright music. There's nothing I can really do about all the noise, all the music. These places are competing with each other. The later it gets, right now it's about 4 p.m. I think, or 3:30 p.m., something like that. But the later it gets, the hectic, the crazier, the more freakish it gets, because then you'll have more foreigners here coming out to party, to look to get stoned, drunk, looking to get, even, sorry for the use of this word, to get laid. And they're gonna have to, cough up the dough, cough up the moolah for that, because they'll have to solicit escorts or whatever. And this is the party area here for locals and foreigners. As you can see, a lot of foreigners here, a lot of people from abroad hanging out at Jackie Chan or any of these places, or El Social right over there, El Social Tienda Mixta, or this place, and some girls probably from their prom, from high school graduation. And then they're the ladies that usually walk in groups of 2 or 3. They're not hanging out just to hang out. Unfortunately, they're the ones that are offering their escort services, and usually they're from not really local anymore. But I'm not going to get into that, because that's a hot topic, and I'm willing to fight anybody that gets in my face, but I just don't want to provoke situations like that. Look at this, La House Provenza. That's new. That's another party place right there. And there's a place here called Gringo Tuesdays that they do, or they used to do here, where you can on Tuesdays you can practice Spanish for half an hour with locals, and locals can practice English for half an hour with you. And like I said, a lot of gringos, well, usually those places up the street are open, but there are no tables out there. Looks like business is a little thin right now. And then we got Bastardo, this place, or Mamma Mia, or Rito, or whatever. A lot of rooftop places here now. And then we got the Presidenta Creek here that runs all the way down to the Medellín River. And they got a lot of security around here these days, but I don't know if that is really effective, because you can get scoped around here if you're in the wrong place with the wrong person, with a person you shouldn't be with. Oh, look at this. I had never seen in my life a pink Mercedes-Benz, and here's a pink Mercedes-Benz. I can't say that it's for me, it's crap. I'm gonna walk through here for a moment, but I'm gonna just use background music because it's too loud, and I don't want to get hit by copyright whatever. that part that had the copyright music, that I had to use the background, silence the original audio and just use some whatever cheesy background music I have on the app. Free music, but it's not good. But I hope I got some good tune in there just for that part. So now here, at least they're not blasting the music here. But this comes alive at night. If we want to see, there's a lot of people just hanging out, a lot of foreigners. A lot of Israelis are coming here as well, from what I've heard. I can't confirm that because I don't come here. I don't do none of this. I'm a very quiet person. I stay home. I don't party anymore. Not because I'm 53 years old. It's just because I partied a lot in my young adult days, from my 20s to my 30s to about 37 years old, 38 max. I partied a lot. I enjoyed it all. I'm just not interested. I lost interest, and that's it. Let's go see something else here. They have a place there called Be Together, or Be Together. It's a co-working place. They got little apartments for rent and co-working, high-speed internet. They got a bar thing over there. Look at this. Somebody's doing some live music. So a lot of young people hanging out here, like I said, and they're probably waiting for the hotel or something here, a bar, whatever they're waiting for. Undergo. I have no idea what the hell they're waiting for. And this is just not a place for me. I don't feel a vibe. I don't feel attracted to this. But I'm doing this for you guys. Maybe this is for you, but the title of this video is "This is not for you," and it's basically for those people that just don't like this kind of setup, this kind of ruckus anymore, and all that. But they got a lot of hotels around here and whatnot, and laundromats. CBD, medical weed, vape, papaya, donde sea, vape wherever it is, wherever you can, whatever. Look, this place is prime for muggings or being scoped, because there are two groups of groups that work in this area, and they are two. One are the locals, the local Colombians, they're organized crime gangs, and then there are the bad bunch from the Venezuelan side. There are a lot of good Venezuelan people, like there are a lot of good Colombian people. I don't know how many, but a lot of good people. But there are also bad people in those nationalities, Colombian or Venezuelan. And unfortunately, some of the riffraff from here in Colombia are gangsters, and from some of the riffraff from Venezuela are here too. And they're looking for unsuspecting foreign dumbass tourists to get scoped, or dar papaya, to flashing your stuff around and exposing yourself to getting robbed. And they only know that you're here because they know a lot of you come here looking for easy sex, or easy paraphernalia, narcotics, and cheap and whatever. And you're going to these bars and you're alone, and then somebody befriends you and you think, oh cool, this nice lady, this nice young woman is talking to me, and you lose sight of what's really happening and you become a victim. And don't blame them, blame yourself mostly for dar papaya. Dar papaya means, literally giving papaya, but it means that you attracted these flies, unnecessary stuff, negative people to yourself. So if you're coming here to this area and looking for all that easy, fast life stuff, party animal mode, do it with a group of friends and protect each other if you're going to be partying. But I'm not promoting the other part, the sex and the drugs. But if you're going to be going to bars and hanging out alone, there is a chance. It happened to my uncle way back in 1998. It was in 1999. So we're back at Jarris Park. I was coming through here with a live stream before, not in this video, but this place, and I was just doing my scouting, no camera out, walking, and I do notice that unfortunately the streetwalkers are still very much present. Some working alone, some working, that. Sorry, I can't. I gotta do something. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe they want to ask her some questions, some stuff. I don't do surveys or questionnaires, and I don't do that because that's a way to get scammed. So So this area, you'll find a lot of that stuff in terms of the street walkers. Not my cup of tea. It's a warning to you guys. You come here looking for that, you're gonna get jacked. It's very possible. It's possible. It's a probability. It's a possibility. And I see already, I've seen some women in the Provenza area over there with they're walking in tandems of 2 or 3, and I can tell by the way they dress and when I hear them speaking who they are. I'm pretty good at reading people. Not perfect, but I'm pretty good, and it hasn't faded away. So this whole area used to be pretty good back in the 90s and the 2000s, but after 2010, somebody told me, because I stopped partying back in 2010 around here when I left the country and I went back to the US and everything, and it's just crazy. Oh, these 3 girls are there together and talking to 2 guys. They're not, it doesn't seem like they were together. So it's still happening. The girls here, it sucks. Stay away from this if you don't like this. I don't like it, but I'm showing you the truth, and some people are probably going to leave me some hate comments here in the comments section. By all means, do whatever you want to. I don't care. It's not my problem. It's free speech. I don't have the orange man coming after me and he's going to get the CBS or whatever, the FCC, to get rid of me or something like that, to take away my broadcasting license. Whatever. Poor Jimmy Kimmel had to go through all that crap, and then a second one recently that he was calling for his firing again. What a circus. And here at least the government doesn't go after anybody for that I know of, but this is the place that I like to avoid. I don't come here at night anymore. And I see a lot of foreigners coming through here, a lot. Older men, pot bellies and all. Those 2 girls over there, I imagine they're doing the same thing, the deal. They're dressing a little better, but whatever. So I don't know Jimmy Kimmel. I don't know if he's a real good guy or whatever. I don't know anybody. So I'll leave a video that I made here at nighttime back in 2020. This girl just looked at me and she noticed I was making a video, so immediately she turned her face away. The one's back over there, if you probably see them on the corner. But that's it. I'm gonna end this video in about a minute, and it is what it is. And if you want to stay away from this area, stay away from it, especially if you're older people and you're past this stage of life and you don't need any of this stress, any of these shenanigans. But if you're still into it, well, then it's your choice to come on over, like Jimi Hendrix, all along the Watchtower. Purple haze, baby. Purple haze. Anyhow, those have been the doggies running through my head today here in sunny, beautiful Colombia. It is sunny and it is beautiful many times of the year, for most of the year. Don't believe me? Come and live here for a while, but don't come during the rainy season. The rainy season is April to May or October to November. Come anywhere in December or after December, January to March, and then June to September. Pretty good weather. And those were the doggies running through my head today. The ideas, the stuff. Bye, y'all. And I'll leave the recommended video here that I made at Jarris Park at night, and I got a lot of heat for that back in 2020.